Hello, and welcome to this episode of Work in Progress Wednesday. I am your host, Martin Synthesist, otherwise known as Mr. Pink, and I am joined by my good friends, Kajan. Kajan, you want to say hello?
Hey everyone.
Hello. And Will. Want to say hello, Will?
Hello.
Hello. We are hoping to be joined very soon by Shane, otherwise known as VoicesOnSilent, but I think he's affected by the fifth member tonight. Because he dropped in earlier, we got no audio, and then he dropped out, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully he can join us. And hello to everyone in the chat. I see Symbio Joe threatening violence, Technician Sourwell threatening to back up Joe, and Radon saying greetings. Thank you all for being here. Will, Kajan, how have you guys been doing in the last 2 weeks?
I'm going to take this one and say I've been doing fine, but I also feel like we should answer technician Sourwell's question. If Shane got lost in Rick Priestley's palatial mansion.
A palatial cottage? Okay, so if Shane had gotten lost in Rick Priestley's palatial North American cottage, Will, where would Shane have possibly gotten lost in Rick Priestley's North American cottage?
North American cottage. Let's see. He'd be lost in his attic crawl space.
I like it. Attic crawl space. Thank you, Technician Sourwell, for soliciting that from us so we didn't forget. Hopefully there's some good stuff up in that attic crawl space. And hopefully he can find his way out of it before he needs to eat anything. I think there's only bats up there.
And the occasional spider. So,
the occasional spider.
Will, what have you been up to?
Pretty much not much of anything because it was Thanksgiving
last
weekend.
Thanksgiving.
American Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
The truest Thanksgiving. Yeah, that took up essentially.
So, Shane?
Shane, are you there?
Hello?
I can hear you!
Hi!
He's alive!
Finally!
Perfect timing!
Yeah, my Discord, every time I tried to log into the chat, or the voice channel, it was saying RTC connecting. And I had to, like, reboot my computer to get it to work. Because even resetting the client wasn't working.
Never seen that issue.
Yeah. I haven't seen it happen in a while, but...
Well, glad you made it. Thanks for joining. Will was just updating us on what's been going on, and it sounded like mostly American Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, gobble gobble.
Did you make a pig in a pit this time, or you do epic things sometimes?
Not a pit, just a turkey. Pretty, I don't know. I keep Thanksgiving's pretty classic.
Okay.
I unfortunately got strep throat on Thanksgiving.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
I just spent the day at home watching movies and sleeping mostly.
Now, Shane, you can be honest with us. Was that a good rest? Or were you really bummed?
I was actually bummed. I look forward to Thanksgiving every year. My mom's a pretty good cook, so.
Oh, too bad.
Missing out on the they brought leftovers home, but like it's not the same.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry you missed it. That sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, quick, Shane. From an American perspective, what's the most important side in your Thanksgiving?
Definitely the stuffing.
This is why we're friends.
I'm a big stuffing snob, but I do love stuffing.
So do I.
Like what kind of stuffing? Like traditional bread?
I don't really care. It doesn't make a difference to me as long as it's tasty.
Oh.
Wait! You just said you're a stuffing snob, but you don't care what kind of stuffing.
That is odd.
As long as it's tasty.
Okay.
You're a snob for flavor.
I'm a snob for flavor. Yeah, I don't like the they have like the canned stuffing or whatever. I'm not a big fan of that. 'Cause
Would you
it just
rather
doesn't
have
taste
no
very good.
stuffing than canned stuffing?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I would rather have no stuffing than canned stuffing.
And prepared food as a general is to be avoided if possible.
I agree.
Although, admittedly, the canned cranberry sauce, while I don't like it for its flavor value, the aesthetic value of like having a tin can shaped blob of
Yeah.
cranberry
Yeah.
jelly that still has like the can ridges and shit.
Yeah.
That's like the funniest thing to me, and I love it to death, even
It
if
is
I will
iconic.
absolutely not eat any of it.
It just brings the holiday together, eh?
Oh yeah.
Well, did you change anything with your mic setup? Because I feel like you've sounded better. Not
No.
worth stressing, but I just thought I'd ask. Sometimes Discord chooses the wrong mic on me.
I mean, very likely.
Yeah, me too. And I didn't check today, so.
Oh, I always forget to check.
It could just be my mic positioning. I've started reusing my I got like a gamer headset a while back that has a mic
Yep.
and like has like 2 ear pieces and stuff like that. So it just might be like relative to where the mic is to my mouth. So
Yeah.
who knows? Technology is weird.
You sound a little bit better. Did you adjust something? Or am I
Yeah, I put
hallucinating?
the mic a little bit closer to my mouth.
Well, it sounds better.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will bear that in mind for the future.
Sweet.
Tom Wilson just joined us and he said, because I had no reference of what Thanksgiving was, Thanksgiving TV specials always seemed like Christmas specials to me.
Exactly.
Apparently, this isn't unusual in the UK.
Okay, I just want to say that Christmas has been aggressing very much so for the past like couple of decades, to infect the Thanksgiving holiday period, as far as my Yankee sensibilities are concerned. So there is not a wide variety of Thanksgiving themed media out there. Although I guess
No.
the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is pretty solid.
The Thanksgiving was good. I enjoyed that movie.
I do not. I think I heard about it. I don't think I watched it.
I living in Canada, I should have a better idea of a better American Thanksgiving, but it always confused me. It's like, why are they doing the things we normally do at Christmas, but at the end of November?
Wait, is there anything you guys do like differently for Canadian Thanksgiving? Like
Other than do it in
what's the
October?
traditional? Yeah, like other than the days, like what is like the shtick with like what
Just
y'all do?
no, I think we just rip off all the stuff that you do. We get together and it's not as big. Like, my sense from American Thanksgiving is that it's more important to get home for American Thanksgiving than it is to get home for Christmas. Is that accurate?
No,
That's
I
probably
would say
accurate.
Christmas. I would say Christmas is bigger than Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
I think the one thing here is that again, America, being what it is, we never get vacations off. So I think it's just a big
That's a good point.
holiday. It's a holiday, one of the rare holidays that everyone's kind of off. So it's one of the like the largest travel holidays.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's probably the major ado about it.
So
It's
I
like,
will
oh
say
God,
that
like,
Canadian Thanksgiving is not a major travel holiday. Like, I think it's like it's like getting home for Canadian Thanksgiving is nice to have, but like it's more, people will probably feel more pressure to be home for Christmas in Canada than Canadian Thanksgiving. Also, Canadian Thanksgiving is like a month after school starts, kind of. Like, school typically starts in Canada like the Monday after Labor Day, and then a month later is Thanksgiving. So like, if you're like talking about students going away to school and stuff like that, if they just went to school at the beginning of September, if they get far away from home, they're probably not going to get home for Canadian Thanksgiving on the second weekend of October, but they will come home for Christmas.
That makes sense. It's like,
Hopefully
you
that
just
helps.
left. Why are you back?
Yeah. Although we do have, you guys have turkey dump?
What?
Turkey dump. So turkey dump, I guess this might be a Canadian thing. It's when you just say you're going to university for the first year and you got your high school sweetie who's staying back at home, and like, you know, you're going away to school, and you know, you guys are definitely going to like stay together, and it doesn't matter that you're going to university and your sweetie's going to stay in the other town, you're going to be long distance, you're definitely going to make it work. And then you come home the second weekend of October for Thanksgiving and you dump your high school sweetie because you're at university and you're like, why am I still with that person who's not even here? So that's turkey dump.
Not officially. I imagine it's probably the same thing, right? You're away from, you know, whomever you were with,
Yeah.
you know, through high school or whatever, and it's just like, oh, there are people like that are more aligned with like, you know, me discovering myself as an adult because I went to college and now all of a sudden I think I'm an adult.
Yeah. Or,
Spoiler
you
alert,
know,
they're not adults.
what's that?
Spoiler alert, you're not really an adult in college.
You're just trying.
No.
Oh, did you hear that thing about brain development? I think it came out this week. But the 5
No.
stages of brain development.
No.
Apparently, the adolescent phase of brain development extends from the age of 10 to the age of, did they say 35?
35. I think,
35. It was like
20.
it was like really
20.
late. Like apparently you're still in your adolescent phase of brain development until the age of 35.
I can assure you, plenty of people I've met over my years by the age of 35 were still not developed.
There we go. So what you were saying about people thinking they're adults when they're not actually adults makes sense. Okay, sorry, that was a Canadian Thanksgiving deviation. So I don't think there's anything that different. My main differences were I was going to point out is that it doesn't feel like Canadian Thanksgiving is as big a deal as American Thanksgiving necessarily. Like people try to get together with their families, but it's not super pressing if you can't make it.
Yeah, I would say Thanksgiving's like the second biggest holiday in America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canadian Thanksgiving is not. Like Christmas is probably the biggest one, and then like our summer holidays tend to be bigger, like Canada Day or whatever.
Oh, Canada.
Oh lo 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 lo. I had to put some weights on this base, so now I'm trying to cover them up by putting all kinds of weird grubby growly growths down here.
Ah, yes, the Grubby Girly.
What I'm going for. This is for a commission I did for a dude actually who lives in Toronto, which was interesting. He wanted a Norn assimilator, and he wanted it to be like really running and leaping forward. I don't know that I've really like shown this guy much. So I modified the pose primarily by modifying this back leg a lot. But the problem is now he like sticks way out over the front of his base. So I needed to weight the base, which is my favorite thing to do. So that he did not fall off of it. Get him in here. There we go. Da, 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 da. And he looks like this. So yes, Kajan, he has a tactical rock, but he's just barely using it. Also, the angle of the base, or the angle of the Norn Emissary base topper thing here, helps with the whole, like, having him leaping forward instead of just leaping upwards.
Oh.
Anyway, so there's the leapy boy. Ugh.
He looks pretty cool.
Before folks showed up, me and Kajan were talking about not Homelander, god damn it, Peacemaker, because I just started watching it. By just started, I mean I'm most of the way through season. Do you guys watch Peacemaker? I know Will said he
I've not watched it. I
hadn't
want
gotten
to,
to it.
but I have not.
I have enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
I do
I
enjoy
mean-
John Cena.
I didn't know how much I enjoyed John Cena until I tried the show.
You know, John Cena, I think especially, you know, if all you knew him from was his WWE days, like I could see a lot of people going like, "Oh God, this guy," but another wrestler turned actor, but he's like astoundingly charming and like just
I would agree.
really like fun to watch. Like quite the entertainer. And unlike you know, certain other WWE turned actor,
You know, Rock Johnson.
you know, he doesn't really give a shit if he's like, you know, he's like the butt of the joke or the you know,
Yeah, he doesn't have
gets his ass beat on camera.
fucking gigantic ego bigger than his fucking steroid cabinet.
I didn't know that The Rock was
Hey.
that bad for that. I knew the like thing where he like wanted to put his like. Is he the one who wanted to put his like tequila in the movie he was in or something? Or
He's the
Probably.
one that's got a clause in his contract that says he can't lose a fight.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's sad.
Also, another thing
Yep.
going for John Cena, he is the record holder for number of Make-A-Wish wishes granted.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool. That's neat.
Like overall.
he's
Like,
he's the king of
legitimately-
Make-A-Wish.
He's like legitimately like one of the nicest sounding people in the world, like which goes contrary to like his just sort of American invisible boy like his persona that like he had throughout his wrestling days.
Nice. Yeah, this is really the first thing that I've seen him in. And yeah, I've been positively surprised.
Did you ever watch the Suicide Squad?
No, people have told me that I need to see the new Suicide Squad, that it's so much better than the. I didn't even see the old one. And like every time.
Do
Well,
not watch
that's-
the old one.
No, I know.
you
I
do not
understand
need to
I'm
watch
not
the
supposed to
old one.
watch the old one. Thank you. But every time I try to look up the Suicide Squad, my Canadian streamer Crave, it only ever has the old one. I'm like, that's not the one I'm supposed to
What?
watch.
Why are you not supposed to watch the first one? The second one was
awful.
terrible.
What?
Incorrect.
Yeah, the second one was terrible.
Incorrect.
Wait,
Kajan, I think you're on your own with
No,
that because a lot of
I-
people have told me the opposite.
wait,
Not just these people.
Wait, the second one was the one with Starro, right?
With who?
Starro the starfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I take it back. The second one is a good one.
Yeah, the first one is the one where Will Smith unironically says, "What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad?"
Oh no. Wait, which one is the one where Jared Leto says we're a society or whatever?
The first one is Suicide Squad without the article "the" in front of it was the David Ayer one that has Will Smith playing
Deadeye or
That's
something?
short.
Yeah,
That's short.
Deadeye.
Deadshot for some reason.
Deadshot. Admittedly, that did introduce us to Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, which was fantastic.
Oh, she was in
casting.
that.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in that one. Honestly, like some of the casting for that wasn't even bad. Like Joel Kinnaman was Rick Flag. You have Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, which is really great.
Yeah, a couple of the characters like reprise their roles.
Yeah, and like the guy who they have Jai Courtney who plays Captain Boomerang, and he's low key like the best part of that movie, other than Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, because he's just this like huge piece of shit human being, but like very charmingly so.
Basically like Guy Gardner in the new.
I was gonna say that's who I was thinking of. I know very little about DC, but I know about About Nathan Fillion in the Justice Gang or whatever they're called.
He's so good as Guy Gardner. As soon as I heard that casting call, I'm like, yep, I'm in. And he delivered.
So is Viola Davis, like, does she play Amanda Waller in like the first episodes of Peacemaker? Because I remember seeing Amanda Waller, but I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, okay, whatever. She's some character from a movie I didn't watch.
She's in Suicide Squad. In the
No-
comics,
Oh
Amanda
no,
Waller
is she
the one
in
who organized-
Peacemaker? I guess you guys don't know because you.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
think
'cause I haven't watched
it. I don't think you see her. I know
She's on screen
the
once.
other-
She's talking to ads and she's on screen
Okay.
once. But then she's like
It's
definitely
been a
not
while.
on screen ever again. So that's led me to believe that maybe it was Viola Davis and I missed it.
Yeah, I know that the black girl is her daughter.
Don't spoil it.
I-
I guess they give that away right away.
It's that a spoiler? Okay.
Yeah, can we talk about something else?
Okay.
'Cause I really don't want to get spoiled.
Okay, you know
for a
what I
show
want to
haven't
talk about, guys?
watched yet.
And I know you're definitely going to be down. K-pop
Pokemon?
Demon Hunters.
You know, I haven't watched
Okay.
that, and then again, I don't have.
Oh,
Netflix
can we
right
not
now,
talk
so-
about that either?
Why not? Have you
Because
seen
I have
it,
a
Shane?
6-year-old and I'm having yes. Nick,
Did you get to
I've
watch it the
seen
whole way through without your
seen-
6-year-old?
Yes, I've watched it like 5 times.
You're a lucky man.
And I have to listen to the music again and again and
Oh,
again and
dude,
again
dude,
and again
no,
and
no,
again and again.
dude. Let's switch lives. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Okay. Will, I don't know how you feel about K-pop Demon Hunters, but I felt no interest in seeing it. I'm like, okay, cool, that sounds fun, whatever. Yeah, okay, they're hunting demons, neat. And then everyone's like, you really need to watch. What?
It's not a matter of not having interest in it. It's I just don't have a Netflix account.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it way more than I ever thought I would. Like in my soul, it was. Oh man, I loved it. But I guess it's because I don't have a 6-year-old force feeding it to me. On repeat.
It's good, but it's like the new Frozen. It's
I never saw
all
Frozen.
the time everywhere. I mean, I was literally on the ferry going between the North and South Island in New Zealand, and they were playing it on the ferry.
Yeah,
Like,
baby.
I can't escape it. It's everywhere.
Was K-pop Demon Hunters better than Frozen? Because I never saw Frozen.
Yes.
No.
Frozen is trash.
I'm
Frozen is
sorry. I
absolute
think
garbage.
Frozen is the better movie.
Oh,
Okay.
That's an opinion.
I although on paper I should see Frozen because Kristen Bell's my girlfriend. Or in a parallel universe that I once dreamed about, Kristen Bell was my girlfriend. I used to have the hots for Kristen Bell. And she's in Frozen, right? She plays Elsa or some shit?
Used to.
She
She's Anna.
does the spoken. Or no, she's Anna, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
I think
on.
she's Anna.
Okay.
Yeah, because Adina Menzel is Elsa.
Whoops. Okay. See, this is how much I don't know about Frozen.
I haven't watched Frozen, and I know this shit.
I almost knew. I knew Kristen Bell's in the movie, okay?
She's
I
oddly
got-
enough the brunette.
I got that far. Oh, that's odd.
Not that it really matters because it's
The
animated.
cartoon. Yeah, okay, so all I wanted to say is that if you don't have a 6-year-old who's been forcing it into your brain hole, and if you've maybe thought that you were too cool to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and you're like, I don't know if that's for me. I once thought that too, and then I watched it, and it was very good. I enjoyed it a great deal. You just gotta let yourself go. Don't watch it in front of anyone you're trying to impress. Just put it on while you're hanging out on your own. Just want a good time. I realized that it went to really weird places and that the creators are certain kind of people and whatnot, but I never was going to watch Glee. And then I was in the television show Glee, and then I was in Japan, and I was all alone for the first time on the other side of the world, and I was feeling a certain kind of way, and I was like, well, I'm just going to watch this random show Glee and see if it's any good. And it was just like candy for my, I don't know, soul. And like in that candy's not very nourishing, but it makes you happy. So yeah, if you're in a need of something that's just like some candy for your brain, K-pop Demon Hunters might be it. And I think those songs are catchy if you don't have a 6-year-old forcing you to listen to them.
I mean, they're undoubtedly catchy. I just can't. You know, it's all the time, all the time.
You don't get to
It's like
choose.
it's like that period. The reason I make the comparison to Frozen is that it
Yes.
was like a national phenomenon, and like it didn't matter where you went, didn't matter how long you spent in a place. At some point, you're gonna hear "Let It Go" over
Yes.
the intercom,
Yes.
and like that's what K-pop Demon Hunters is right now in the States. It is just like, please kill me.
And you know what? How It's Done is a better song than Golden, but whatever. I understand everyone loves Golden.
Golden is good.
It's good.
I think of all the songs, I probably like
something.
what's
Nice.
the one song, the mean song,
Oh, Takedown?
Takedown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Takedown. I do like the animation. The animation is cool.
Yeah. That was my random aside for this evening. So Shane, you were sick on sorry, not Halloween. You were sick on Thanksgiving. Were you up to any hobby stuff even though you were sick?
No, I was pretty well bedbound. I wasn't. I didn't get out of bed. I was just loafing around in bed, and
That's
I
smart.
watched. I was actually watching It. Welcome to Derry.
How is it?
Which that show is brilliant. I mean, I'm a huge fan of It. I like have read the novel half a dozen times, and I try and make it a semi-yearly read, even if I only like read or listen to part of it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the show. I think the show's done a good job of doing something that I feel like they never really could do in the movies, where they get more into the mythology.
Good.
Because like you know, a lot of It is not just the mainline story of the Losers Club and Pennywise. It's also a lot of like historical anecdotes and like bits and pieces of like Derry's history, where you're like learning about the town as much as you're like experiencing the story of the Losers Club. And I feel like the movies just focus on the Losers Club story, but I feel like It is so much more than that, and Welcome to Derry is a really great opportunity for them to get into that more.
Cool.
It's a good show, and I love Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise. I think, I love Tim Curry, but Bill's just like nails that role.
Yeah.
They got Bill Skarsgård back for that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Amazing, eh?
Neat.
And he's just as good. Almost, it's been almost a decade, I think, since they filmed the original.
No, really?
So 2017 is when the movie came out, so it would have been filming 2015, 2016.
I thought it was post-pandemic. I was wrong. I definitely saw it because it was filmed. Sorry, what was that, Will?
Time is an interesting construct.
Yes, and I feel like that's part of the plot of It. I read the novel. I enjoyed it. I think I've only read it once, but so I'm impressed about the yearly read. And yeah, I definitely wanted to see the film because it was filmed in a little place called Port Hope, Ontario. So it's a small town outside of Toronto. And yeah, when you they didn't really change it up that much. Like if you just go to like downtown Port Hope, it is Derry from the film, and they didn't have to do anything fancy. But yeah, I enjoyed the first film. I didn't enjoy the second film as much as the first film, but I've been intrigued by Welcome to Derry.
One thing the movies did consistently is fumble the adult side of the story, unfortunately.
Fumble the adult side? Oh.
Yeah. I feel like both in the miniseries, the TV miniseries, and in the film, they just didn't quite capture the adult, the 27 years later, side of the story.
Yeah, because
the Losers as adults just doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like they didn't do as good a job connecting you with the characters, and I feel like ultimately it just doesn't work because the formatting is wrong. I think it needs to be a TV show. I don't think it works as a set of movies. I think they tried it once and they shouldn't have done it again.
With the adult side of things, when I think back to like reading the adult side versus the kid side, I feel like the adult side felt so much more like sad.
Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of the point. Is it's supposed to show how our childhood traumas affect us into adulthood.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what the story of it is about. It's about growing up and
I don't know if the movie
the
captured that enough for me.
disillusionment. It's like the disillusionment of what adulthood versus childhood really is.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this is the start of a beautiful series of TV adaptations of Stephen King properties, because like as Stephen King himself has said before, that's just gold lying on the ground waiting for somebody to pick it up.
I know this show's already been confirmed for 3 seasons.
Oh, good.
Because the plan is for it to kind of like go back to 3 different points in Derry's history. So like the first season takes place in the 60s, and then we're gonna go back another 27 years.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll go back another 27 years.
What was I gonna ask you? Is oh god, what's his name? Midnight Mass, Fall of House of Usher. Help me. Netflix director. Always casts his wife and
I know who
everything.
you're talking about.
Is he involved with Welcome to Derry?
I don't know.
Because he's become like the de facto like Stephen King like showrunner, and I don't really love his style. Like I like his style, I don't love it. So I didn't know if he was involved with this one.
All I know is that the show is very well done, and it kind of makes me wish that, you know, we had
Flanagan.
Yeah, Mike Flanagan.
There we go.
I don't think he's involved.
I think he's involved in Dark Tower. Isn't he involved in them trying to do Dark Tower actually for real this time?
Again?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Or is it Wizards and Glass? I can't remember what they're adapting.
I don't know, but I would like to see a proper Dark Tower adaptation. I feel like that is money just waiting to be mined.
Someone is working on it, mark my words. I can't remember who it is. I think Mike Flanagan is kind of involved, but he might not be like necessarily leading it. But who knows? What are you guys looking forward to in the next little while? Doesn't have to be hobby related, it can be life. What's that?
I'm looking forward to Christmas break.
Sweet.
Same here.
Good. Anyone? Kajan, what are you looking forward to?
Nothing really.
All right. Does anyone have exciting travel planned for Christmas break?
Nope.
Nope.
No, just excited to not have to work.
That's great. Exciting staycation plans.
Yes.
You know, so often, you know, when I take some time off work, work colleagues kind of go like, oh, you guys have anything planned? Like anything fun planned? My answer tends to be, you know, especially if it's a vacation kind of thing, it's just like, yes, not working.
I like it.
Yep. That's my favorite.
That is valid. To be clear, I don't think that anyone needs to take vacation. I mean, no one needs to travel when they're off work. I think being off work is a joy in itself.
Every time I have these like breaks, I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm, you know, and take this time to like catch up on those like hobby projects and stuff that, you know, I've definitely
Oh God, I've been there.
And then I play video games and watch movies all vacation long.
Yep.
Yeah,
Speaking of video games, guess what comes out tomorrow? At long last, after like more than a decade. Hint, Nintendo. Sorry?
Oh, Metroid?
Metroid Prime 4. So
that thing is finally coming out.
Finally, I need to be I want to be working on some miniatures. but I also know that I want to be playing Metroid Prime 4, and it's tough.
Which reminds me, I just finished playing through my first run through of the new game, Dispatch.
Oh, I've heard interesting things about that. What'd you think?
I mean, essentially it's mostly like an interactive cartoon series,
Yeah.
but they have, it's one of those interactive visual novels for the most part, with like choices, that decision point making that you can make that can affect the storyline. And then they also have this mini game where it's uh, uh, worker placement
Yeah.
kind of thing, like task management, worker and
Yep.
task management kind of mini game. That's kind of fun in a superhero based um, kind of setting. The writing is fantastic, and just the characters are just very compelling, and the storyline is just nice and tight. I think I got through the playthrough in like about 8 hours.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So very manageable. Like, and they're split up into 8 chapters / episodes, which each take roughly like 45 minutes, an hour to complete.
Will,
Oh,
are you trying to give me more things to do that aren't making models?
yeah.
You monster. Um, yeah, because not only do I want to play Metro. Okay, so now I want to play Dispatch because I've heard good things, and I also like what you said about it not being like an overwhelming commitment. Because
Yep.
in addition to Metroid Prime 4, I'm an idiot, and I've got this computer I use to stream. It's a computer I use to edit video. I specifically got it so that it would be good at video editing and photo editing, because those are things I do on my computer. And I didn't realize that made it was a good PC for gaming, which is probably a good thing. So I'd been like trying to borrow my friend's PS5 to play Final Fantasy Remake. And then I realized I'm an idiot, and I went on Steam and saw that both like the first and second part are on Steam. And I bought myself a Bluetooth controller for my computer, and I've been playing Final Fantasy VII, and it's amazing. Like,
Nice.
graphics probably not as perfect as on like the systems, but it's fine enough for me.
I had a friend who
Nice.
played through it, and he enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, I was a huge raving Final Fantasy VII fan. Like, I think the only thing I loved more than Final Fantasy VII was Chrono Trigger. But yeah, I was a big Final Fantasy. Like playing it on the original PlayStation, like blowing my mind whole kind of thing. Ads on the subway that said like get the other gaming companies a blindfold and a cigarette or something because Final Fantasy VII was going to destroy them. Anyway, I've been enjoying it.
You get the what is it, intragrade?
I did. Does that mean Yuffie will show up at some time?
My understanding is that it covers. They added some storyline of
Sorry?
covering Yuffie up
Yeah.
until like she meets up with, like, you get her in like the main storyline. So it's
Okay.
like extra story of Yuffie.
Yuffie was technically an. Wait, Will, did you play FF7?
Fun fact, I did not.
Oh.
Never got through it, but I know she shows up like later in the storyline.
I think she was an optional character. Like you could technically play the game without getting her. Or am I thinking? Because I know Vincent's like that, but I can't remember if Yuffie was the other one. I thought there was 2 optional characters.
She steals your material at some
False.
point.
Vincent is not optional. You must.
No,
Yeah.
Vincent is fucking awesome. I understand, and that if you don't play with Vincent, you're a terrible person. And I'm actually scared to get to that part of FF7 and worry that they don't actually have him in it. Like, sorry, FF7 remake. I love Vincent.
Yuffie is definitely not optional. You get her. She steals your materia at some point, and
Yep.
that's the second act low point.
You're chilling
When you
Wu-Tai?
no longer when you no longer have all your abilities and materia.
Oh, Yuffie, you scamp.
Yeah, so I got Intergrade, so I will be kicking it with Yuffie at some point.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
But
believe I
just
technically own those games too, but and I still haven't gotten around to playing.
I mean, dude, thanks to Steam, we technically own a butt ton of games we've never played. I thought that was the whole point of a Steam library.
Oh man, I haven't done the how many average game hours of unplayed games you still have, like that
They do that?
Yeah, you can run a calculator on how many hours of gameplay do you have on in your Steam library, and it's just like, oh Jesus.
Depressing.
But just yeah, because everyone's like, oh, Steam sale, yeah, oh dude, that's mad cheap, yeah, I'm gonna buy
Exactly.
it, whatever. Like I'll get to it eventually. It's like the answer is he never got to it eventually.
Yeah. Well, I've actually, like, while I've been off recovering from my stomach surgery, I've gotten to not only Final Fantasy VII, but also Warhammer Mechanicus, which is something that had been in my library for a
that's a
while.
great game. The second one is coming out.
I saw. And I
in a couple
also
months.
bought Warhammer 40K Battlefleet Gothic, because someone told me that was a good game. Battlefleet Gothic 2 I got because it was on sale recently.
I didn't like the first one, so I never got the second one, despite the fact that the second one has Tyranids.
Sick.
Which
That's the one I got.
The second one has a Tyranid campaign.
Love it.
We had a couple of things in chat.
Yes, hit me.
And first off, Raiden asked earlier if he is the only one that didn't particularly care for K-pop Demon Hunters. And no, he isn't the only one. I saw it before it came out, before it got the big thing it was, and I thought it was alright, but that's about it. So he's not alone. And Diana also agreed with that. Tom used the opportunity to ask if why Jared Leto is still getting work. Anybody?
That's a good question.
And people.
Oh wait, Jared Leto was in Tron, right?
Yeah, the new Tron.
You mean Jared Leto killed Tron?
Did anyone see it?
Yeah. No.
All I know is that it got worse reviews than Morbius, which is like, oh no.
I saw the trailer where they started to materialize Tron stuff in where they materialized Tron stuff in the real world, and I was like, no thanks.
Was the first one good? I didn't see Tron. Is it Legacy? Is that the first one?
Legacy was great.
Okay.
Great soundtrack.
It's 9 Inch Nails and what's his face, right? Or Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross?
Maybe. I know it's Trent Reznor for 9 Inch Nails that did the Ares soundtrack.
Yeah, I believe it was him and Atticus Ross. They tend to collaborate.
Symbio Joe said he's playing more time. I believe that was in question
game.
for the computer game is great.
Oh man, do I need to get more time? Oh god, I'm never gonna make a model again.
It depends on how resistant you are to RNG.
I'm not resistant
because the game is very one of the major complaints most people have had with more time was the fact that it is very RNG.
What?
RNG.
Random based number generator.
Oh.
You can't really. Most people feel you can't predict what you're supposed to do but don't agree with that.
Like if you're going to hit
Or
somebody, it's totally random or something.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Many people feel it's really random.
Like, are we talking like XCOM random, where it's like you have a 99.99% hit chance of hitting this guy, where you've got your gun beside his head, and then you go, okay, do it, and then you like push your gun off to the side and fire it.
Man,
You know what I'm talking about?
there were a
Yeah.
couple of save files on my XCOM game that I nearly just like deleted out of just like absolute sheer frustration for that exact garbage.
I love XCOM. I love XCOM
I do
so
too.
much, but that shit is annoying.
Never get into that style of game.
I am only playing Mechanicus to try and fill the XCOM shaped hole in my heart.
I love turn-based strategy.
I mean, then you almost need to play the Grey Knight game.
Oh, I have.
What's it called?
Don't worry, Chaos
Okay.
Gate. That was also my Steam library. I don't know if I finished it, but I got very close. I've also got Mario vs. Rabbids. Not a great game, but a decent filler for XCOM sort of stuff on Nintendo, especially when it's really cheap. Although, wait, Will, one thing I hate about Mechanicus is you can never miss. You can never miss. Like, you always hit. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I like over just like absolutely wrecking the AI. I got no issues with that. It's like, oh no, I wrecked face again. Ha ha ha! Suck it, I'm the best.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel that like, oh, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Is it going to work? Oh, I'm going to kill this guy. Like, I look at the guy. I'm like, oh, he's got 1 health. Oh, I can do 1 health of damage. Okay, this guy's dead. Like, there's no like, oh, is he going to survive to hit me back? But that's probably fine.
Diana also said that people should like, subscribe, and do the notify stuff. And
thank you, Diana.
And then Redon said, I've learned something about myself with mini painting. I really don't like washes or contrast paints.
Oh,
and Symbiote Joe
really?
Yeah, and Symbiote Joe came back right away with explain yourself, heretic. Redon said, I don't like the lack of control I have over it.
Then you should try oil or enamel washes.
Or try having a dry brush next to you so that you can suck the wash away really quickly. Slash a wet brush so that you can make it flow more. Because that is what I love most about working with washes. And contrast.
And then Redon said he likes, they like, sorry, Redon. They like Dispatch because it's a great, Dispatch is a Telltale game.
I'm aware of that company.
Game. And the fun fact is
game.
Sorry, what was that?
Technically not Telltale games, but it's inspired by like that format and design.
Yeah, because a lot of the old, of the leader, the senior developers from the Telltale games left and made the company that's now making the Dispatch game.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of Telltale devs have been working on Dispatch. That's why they're so similar.
I see.
Nick, I just realized you're working on the Red Dragon.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
A friend.
Working on him for a while. Well, no, I shouldn't say a while. I've been working on him for a few minutes this evening. This is a commission for Shane that I need to finish. So I am not playing video games right now. I'm getting to this.
That's professionalism. Yeah.
This is the farthest thing from professionalism, my guy.
Symbiote Joe said XCOM RNG is glorious. Is as probably he meant is as glorious as Blood Bowl RNG.
Ah. Sugar. What am I doing? Oh,
Yeah.
and Shane's not Shane. David's here. Coscamade. FF sex. FF sex. Damn. David shows up at a ball. FF7 remake actually is a different storyline. Yeah, I assumed it would be a little bit different. They expand on stuff, but like I'll be interesting to, because it's interesting that it is a different storyline, because anyone who's as obsessed with FF7 as I was, well, technically I've forgotten most of the storyline because it's been a minute since I played, but I'm pretty familiar with it, so I think I'd be open to variation. But like I can't remember, so they're like, hey, we're gonna go on a bombing run of another Mako reactor. I'm like, I don't remember blowing up this many Mako reactors in the original FF7, but okay, let's do it.
And the only crazy thing is that Aerith survives this time. Just wild.
Hey, dude, you joke, but like I wouldn't put it past them, because people got mad. I mean, rightfully so, but people got mad.
It's still not even necessarily the best Final Fantasy story.
I like 3 / what is that, 6?
6. Yeah. That one was really good.
Terra and Locke and my boy Sabin. Wait, Sabin, is he the samurai knight? What am I thinking of? Or Sabin the one who does like the bum rush?
I'm absolutely blanking out now, actually.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, I like that one. I played 2? Was 2/4? I don't know.
Hey, chat, what's your favorite Final Fantasy?
There you go. That's the way, Will. Yes, chat, please tell us your favorite Final Fantasy.
The only Final
Have you
Fantasy
played
game.
Final Fantasy 16?
No.
No?
It's one of the more recent ones. It's really good.
I started playing one of the more recent ones, but I haven't played past 10. No. Yeah, no. I did 7, 8, 9, 10. And no, and then I played a little bit of the one with lightning in it, but I didn't actually get deep enough into it. The first one with lightning in it. She's in 2, right?
Maybe.
14? I don't know.
Yeah, that's 14, I believe. A lot of these I've just watched Let's Plays of, but I've played 16. 16 is a lot of fun.
Is 16 the like 4 dudes on a road trip?
Oh, that's 15.
That's 15, yeah. No.
Which I definitely own, and I definitely did not get past very far into that game. Something about that combat style didn't. Like,
wasn't the dudes on the road trip one supposed to be good?
Yeah, it was supposed to be fine. Just I don't know. I just didn't.
Oh, I'm not saying that, Will, like you should have gotten into it. I'm just asking in general. I think I heard tell that road trip one was supposed to be decent.
I think it got like pretty well reviewed.
Who knows? Not me.
I kind of stopped paying attention when they stopped being turn-based.
Oh, they became more action. Yeah, good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I prefer mine turn-based.
I think in FF7 you can change the setting to be more turn-based, but I don't know. I don't know how much it really changes, because I changed a setting that's like, you want to choose commands. You don't want to just like play action. And then I felt like it was still very actiony after I chose the just choose commands one. I'm an RPG old man.
I think kind of reminds me of why like I couldn't get into Fallout 3 when it first came out, because it like completely changed.
Yeah.
Like a action FPS instead of a the
Roll.
tactical turn-based games that it was before.
Yep.
I mean, Fallout 3 to me it's a great game, but it's no Fallout. It's they are great with their atmospheric storytelling and all kinds of stuff. You can go off and explore, and the environment you're moving in will tell you a story. Like you find a diary entry about how a guy loves his wife, and then you move into the bedroom of the very same house, and you find two skeletons on the bed with some needles between them, and you can piece together that basically when the bombs fell, they took their own lives.
Wow.
And just from nobody tells you that stuff, just from the way everything is set up, it tells a story of the people that lived there. And
Good.
I thought it was great experience that no other Fallout has really done after that. I mean, you had the turn-based stuff which told their own stories, which were great. And then Fallout 3 came along, and which was not a great Fallout game, but it was a great atmospheric storytelling game in that world,
Okay.
I felt. And yeah. But everybody loves Las Vegas. I don't quite know why.
Everybody loves what? New Vegas?
New
Las
Vegas,
Vegas, yeah.
not New Vegas. It's because it was written by the Black Isle producers who did Fallouts 1 and 2, and it was like essentially remnants of their storyline that they wanted to do for Fallout 3 before Black Isle Studios went under, which is why it had such a more Fallout-y feel to it than Fallout 3 itself did, and it's why it's generally like beloved a little bit more so than even Fallout 3 was when it came out.
Mm, I didn't like how on the rails it felt, because you basically make a victory lap around the center mountain with a
I
huge
haven't played
amount.
through it. Please don't explain any more of the storyline.
Oh, there we go.
We could talk
Anyway,
about the Predator stuff.
My only experience with Fallout is the TV show and Fallout Shelter, which is no kind of Fallout. I tried playing like Fallout 1, I think, and they were like, assign all of these like, I don't know, abilities and stuff. And I was like, what? And I think I was too young for it. I think I got confused. Sorry, do you want to talk about Predator? I guess we haven't talked about Predator Badlands, have we? Wait,
We haven't talked about the Alien show, and we haven't talked about
well, I don't know if I want to go Alien show yet, because Will might drop off if we're talking Alien Earth. Will, did you have an opinion on Predator Badlands? Did you see it? Do you want to see it?
I haven't seen it yet. I don't watch a lot of movies in the theaters these days.
Yes.
As a general, most of it, honestly, just especially with how my life goes, it's easier for me to just catch movies in theater, like on streaming when it eventually comes out. I'll eventually see it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay. Because Shane, I know you've seen it. Shane?
Yeah, sorry. I was distracted.
And I've seen it. Kajan, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen both.
Oh. So what the heck time is it? I'm happy to talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it with Will here because Will hasn't seen it. Let's talk about something else first, and then maybe we'll do like editor talk right at the end.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. Fine with me.
Has anyone got any specifically hobby related stuff they want to talk about? The answer can be no.
Yeah, I just really haven't been doing a lot of hobby stuff recently, fortunately. As much as I don't know. I feel like I've had time to, I just maybe haven't had the motivation.
Yes, I get that.
I will say the stuff that we're starting to see from the November community has been like, there's been some dope stuff that people have been working on.
Yeah. That's like, I feel like I can't like sum up November unless I'm with like Flynn, because Flynn's running it. But you are correct. There's some really like amazing stuff that's been created by the community. If you're in the community and you created something amazing for November, thank you. That really benefits everyone, with like new ideas and all that kind of stuff. So you're absolutely right. Is there anything that you saw that like really stood out to you that you wanted to highlight?
I feel like my hobby short-term memory for like lately has been like crap. So I can't like remember exactly, but
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to the creature conference November wrap up stream. Like once all that stuff gets compiled and gets to see everything. Although I think part of the issue has just been like Instagram's like algorithm just
Yes,
been
they do
sucks.
not like us.
Yeah.
They do not
So
want us to see what we want.
yeah, I keep getting Forrest Wollaston's like adorable like helps and stuff, but like I've only seen like a handful of mid-November posts like showing up on my feed, which is like I feel like that's the kind of shit that I should be seeing more of. But
Yeah, agreed.
what do I know?
I have the same problem.
Kajan or Shane, did you guys have any November stuff that you've seen that you thought was particularly cool that you wanted to note? No pressure.
You know, I honestly, I've not, on top of not really doing a lot of hobby stuff, I've not really been keeping up with a lot of hobby stuff either.
Well, that's probably
I
good.
haven't had a real chance to like review stuff for November, really.
Yeah. Oh, Flynn hasn't put together the like judging yet, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I don't know. Just I've really liked how people have like combined like weird bits. Like High Fleet Bargeist is doing the Lord's work, the Sky Lord's work that High Fleet Bargeist always does, and
Mm.
repurposing some really annoying little bits that I wouldn't know what to do with. So I like that stuff, and a lot of Bargeist stuff has been kind of like coffin crawler inspired. Like picture that Paul Geacock famous wait, was it Paul G? No, Paul Bonner. Paul Bonner, sorry. I'm
Oh,
mixing
Boner.
people up. Paul Bonner's famous Tyrannid inside a hive ship scene where there's all those creepy little Griblies like eating people. That is very much the vibe that I got from what Bargeist came up with. Or some of what Bargeist came up with, because Bargeist always comes up with a lot.
I will say that the posts that I have seen and like some of the commentary that folks have posted up, a lot of people seem to really like the prompt this year, which
Yeah.
admittedly I think has been the most open-ended and really just like raid the crap out of your bits bin, like just make some stuff.
And everyone's like, I can do that. No, I think you're right. I think it was a good prompt, certainly. Because like it's cool to get like really unique prompts, but that might not necessarily inspire everyone. And like with, as we can see with like a more broad one, you can catch more folks, inspire more people to join up. I
It is
always feel
making me
remiss for
kind of
not doing enough for November, so sorry folks, but whatever.
it is making me kind of wish that I had time this month to work on that sort of kit bash thing that I was trying to work on during Adepticon, which
Oh
I guess
yeah.
like fed very neatly into the theme of this year's November too. So
Rating someone's bitbox, because that's basically what you did.
yeah,
Yeah.
this thing was made out of like $30, $35, $40 worth of bits, and it's
Amazing.
actually like pretty neat. I really should. Once I'm done with my gun beast, I will work on this guy.
All right. Oh.
Is anybody planning on getting that holiday box set?
The Tyrannid holiday box set?
Yeah.
I did not.
Seriously, I was considering it,
Yeah.
but in the end, I decided I basically would be getting it for the house packs, so I might kit. So I might as well just get the house packs kit.
That's smart.
Yeah, but it's a great box. I mean, there are great parts and pieces in that box, and so
I've not been keeping track. Has those creators been like hard to find lately? Is it a win in that
They've
respect? 'Cause-
actually been pretty, like, most of them are online only to begin with, and then on top of that, I think some of them just they haven't been like printing them very much. It was kind of funny too, because I think over the last like year, I bought one of like nearly every single one of those monster
oh
sets.
geez.
For very, because like my malefactor uh transport bug I got because I like, oh yeah, like I'll get the Turbogon kit and like turn into like a different version. And I think I bought one of the Toxic Green Maliceptor boxes because I'm like, oh, I have like an idea that I want to work on that to like make a new version of that. And then I think I bought like an Exocrine or a Harspex kit. Yeah, no, I definitely got a Harspex kit. I'm looking at it right now because like I wanted to get free shipping for something, so I was like, all right, I'll just get this one. So, and I saw like the holiday box. I'm like, God damn it! I literally bought one of every single one of these things this
So
year.
they went through your Games Workshop shopping carts or whatever, your miniature hobby shop of choice shopping carts, and they were like, yeah, this stuff that Will bought, let's just put that all in a box.
It was a little bit of a spit in the face, to be honest.
Well, what you're saying is that box is excellent fodder for people who convert really cool Tyranids. Because that's you and you're doing it.
I mean, they're great bits, like bits, in every single one of those sets. Like like the Exocrine Harspex kit is probably the kit that I think is like the least objectionable, like stock.
Yeah.
But like every single one of them have great kit bash potential.
Great.
Oh, and I think the other thing, like you get also a Hive Tyrant or something like that.
You get a Hive Tyrant?
Just for,
Didn't know
I
if there
think
was a
there's a
Tyrant
Hive,
there.
well, just to like make it not just like support creatures.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Interesting. I'm kind of curious now. Yeah. It's a pretty good deal though. Like I think I ran the numbers to see like, how much you're relatively saving. I think it was pretty healthy chunk.
Like one of the giant monsters may be free.
Yeah, something
price.
like that.
The
They
other
did
thing
go
that's
on sale, right?
sorry?
They did go on sale, right?
Yeah,
Like,
because my local hobby shop was posted a reel of packing them in boxes. Maybe it was last weekend or something. I don't know.
Huh.
Could they have sold out, and that's why you can't find them?
Maybe. Oh, hold on.
I would go to Warhammer Community to try and find the link.
Oh no, here it is. Yeah, temporarily out of stock already.
Dang.
Oh no, sorry. It's not the Tyrant. It's you get the Harspex, the Harspex Exocrine kit, the Grand Effects Turbogon kit, the Maliceptor / Toxic kit, and the Screamer Killer / Norn Emissary or whatever Norn.
Neurotyrant?
Yeah, that box set.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I was missing.
Horrors of the Hive or whatever it's called. Remember. What about the Darkwater, Warhammer Quest Darkwater? Anyone getting excited about that?
It's out, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's out. I think it came out.
Pretty cool.
Which one's that one again?
Or it's coming out this weekend. I don't know. I think it was on pre-order last weekend. Thereabouts.
Oh, the new Warhammer Quest box.
Yeah.
mean, those
I'm
models
not going
are
to buy
pretty good.
it, but I may have gone to a bits ordering site that I've used in the past, and they had like this advanced bits order thing where you could it was a neat idea. You could subscribe to the miniatures you wanted from the box. And then what happened is that before they put them on general stock on their website for everyone else, they sent you an email saying like, hey, that one thing you wanted to get from the box, here's the link to it. So I bought some of the Nurgle guys that way because the Nurgle guys are so good in that box. No idea what I'm going to do with them, but they excite me.
And if I needed anything for some fantasy games, these are all really dope models.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a centaur.
Yeah. This is a
I
weird
like
half
the
man, half bear thing.
I like the weird worm dude.
Yeah. The
The worm dude's probably my
wizard or
favorite.
whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all really good. I could definitely see the some of these Nurgles being good for if you really wanted to do the go into those shoot, what are those abnormal gene stealers for Necromunda?
Malstrain.
Yeah, I could see those working well with some like mouse brain kind of stuff. My God, this dude's got a tiny owl.
Any what?
Tiny owl.
Yeah,
Owl.
the
Oh.
wizard character, druid character has a tiny owl on his shoulder. It's adorable.
As any respectable druid should.
Uh, they make such like characterful stuff for random games.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, in 40K, we get more Space Marines.
Assuming we didn't want to talk about the weird shit that Games Workshop did with the protests about Ultramarines.
It's not even real protest. It's just them being like blah blah blah. Too many Ultramarines.
No, but like some people took issue with them making light of protesting at a time like this.
I mean, I think it's being them being
Who
tone deaf.
took offense?
What's that?
Who took offense?
Some of your American counterparts in the Discord.
Oh, interesting.
I mean,
I thought it
My
was kinda
fellow
tasteless.
Americans, we have much more, much bigger deals to be worrying about than Games Workshop making a tongue-in-cheek protest video about Ultramarines.
Well, I thought it was kind of tasteless too.
I mean, I think it's dumb, but
I
like,
mean, what is nobody allowed to make a protest joke anymore?
No, but like there's like making
Like,
one
I
joke
hardly
about
think
it.
that's the only thing people are protesting about.
no one's even actually
What?
protesting.
No one was actually protesting. What do you mean?
Anyways, it's all very
Anyway.
silly. All been very silly.
Oh shit. Putting my fingers in things I sculpted. Ah. Okay, I'm getting down near done. Worst.
Usually a good sign is like, I guess we're calling it.
God. Well, if I'm shoving my hands in stuff that I've already sculpted, maybe we should talk a little bit about Predator before we go. Will, are you okay if we switch trains and...
Oh, yeah, guys talk about it, man.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you another time. Thank you for joining.
All right, I gotta go anyways, but
Good.
Right. Good night, everybody. Like and
All right.
subscribe.
Thank you. Good night, Will.
All right, good night, guys.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, Will.
Okay. Now it's just us squirrel friends. Shane, you are possibly one of the people I know who probably knows the most about Predator than anyone. So did you want to talk about Badlands and how you felt about it?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I'm really excited to see the direction they take the franchise. This felt the most comic book out of all the Predator films.
Meaning like
Probably the
close to
closest.
the comics that came out?
Yeah, both in terms of like the overall like the story, but also just the vibe. I feel like the closest we got before that was probably the second film,
Yeah.
um, which is basically directly based off Concrete Jungle, um, which came out I think like the year or maybe 2 years before Predator 2 came out. Um, the 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 main thing I liked about Predator Badlands was I think is kind of the setup,
Yeah.
how it kind of is setting us up for, I think, a really cool future for the franchise.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I overall that's kind of, I don't want to spoil too much, but
Yes.
uh, the that would be the gist. Is I really enjoyed it. I thought the first outing for a Predator protagonist was a really good one.
Yep.
I thought Deck was a great character. I liked that he still felt alien. He didn't feel too humanized, which was something I was a little bit
Yes.
worried about.
Yeah.
Um, like he definitely still felt like they weren't gonna try and whitewash what he is. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I definitely recommend going to see it.
Cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. I didn't know how Elle Fanning, her character, was going to work for me. I was like, I'm glad that there is well, I'll try not to spoil too much. I'm glad that that character is in there, and like the linkage. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this if they've read anything about the movie, but the linkage there that that character provides to like the other franchise. And then
Yeah.
but yeah, like she was decent, and I feel like her weird like super like happy shiny personality made a little more sense once you like get further into the movie and you see it like contrasted with like other characters. And
Well, I thought it was a really interesting expansion, kind of on the the ideas presented in the Alien prequels, with
yeah,
kind of androids that dream of being more than just androids.
yeah. And I liked all the cool sci-fi kit in it. I read an article about how like it was able to like skirt being rated R because there's so much the violence is happening to aliens / androids. I'm like, oh, that's a neat trick.
Germany has been using that trick for a long time in video
Nice.
games.
Kajan, how did you feel about
Like
the film?
I like that,
Yeah.
except for the bright red neon stuff.
You weren't into that.
I didn't. No, absolutely not. It didn't work for me whatsoever. Especially when near the end, his blade defies physics.
What?
His blade, the sword, the LED sword he's been using.
Yeah.
At the very end, he uses it as a shield in a situation by having it free spinning in front of him, and mass is hitting the sword, and the sword keeps spinning despite nothing holding the sword, and it's, I mean, Shane said
John,
it.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. It's a fantasy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Dude, if you want to talk about physics
There's
and not
also
being
I'm gonna really rip the Band-Aid off. Every time you watch Star Wars, there's not really any sound in space, but it's cool. That's all that matters.
Welcome to the Expanse.
Actually, I'm one of the people that will be telling you that Star Wars is not science fiction but a fairy tale. So
Anyway, yeah, good movie. Some of it didn't work for you, but you did enjoy it.
yeah, I enjoyed it very much.
Good.
Leaving some of the aesthetics choices like the LED the red light aside.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the movie. I mean, but the LED stuff is something that's bothered me in many other things. It's becoming too commonplace with stuff having LED where no LEDs make sense.
Yep.
Like
I was gonna say,
explosive.
the hell was I gonna say? I remember what I was gonna say. Oh, the kind of like, again, I don't want to spoil anything. There's a couple twists in there, and there's the one thing with the there's like certain people that they acquire as part of their party, or certain creatures that they acquire, and like the reveal about one of the creatures towards the end. I feel dumb for being slow on that one, not seeing it coming.
Yeah, it took me longer to figure it out than I thought it would. But you know, I mean, I guess that's testament to the writing.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully this means more Predator, because the last 3 movies, Prey, Killer of Killers, and Badlands, have all been really good.
Yeah.
But without spoiling it, I have a question for Shane, who's our resident expert.
Shane?
Why the whole thing with his dad? Why? Like, he kills the stronger one but keeps the runt alive?
I mean, he didn't. He wasn't planning to keep him alive. He was trying to kill him, but the. I mean, I guess his.
This is the first scene.
But he
This is the
didn't
first
really
scene.
try
Yeah,
either.
yeah. I mean, because his brother is the one that helps him escape, not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the dad didn't, like, the dad would have killed them both, but the brother succeeded in
but he
helping him
escaped.
escape.
And he actively tried to kill him as soon as he, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's
the
why,
dad
like,
doesn't chase him or anything
Well,
like
because the
that.
dad knows he's going to the planet of the killer thing that kills everybody.
yeah, he was kind of like it's a foregone conclusion.
Oh, okay.
But little did he know.
Dun dun dun. Super
Oh, he returned.
Friends.
I really liked the overall Predator designs.
Me too.
I thought they were pretty cool. I will say that I was in the camp that Deck's appearance was jarring for me when I first saw it in the trailers, but
Yep.
I found myself as I was watching the movie more getting more used to it. It's also interesting if you look at his older brother, you look at his dad. It's clear that this is either some kind of birth defect on his side or he's just really young. It's almost like ceratopsians, like triceratops and stuff. We know that their frills were smaller when they were younger, and then they would grow over the course of their life. It almost seems like the predators almost do that, where like their forehead gets more rounded and bigger as they age.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested if we see Deck in a future film, if he's like gotten older and if he starts looking more and more like the traditional Predator.
Like he's got a ripped head
another
crest.
another little interesting Easter egg that I didn't notice. So in my review on Discord, I had mentioned that in a lot of ways his story kind of reminded me a bit of Broken Tusk, who's probably the most famous Predator, or one of the most famous Predators from the AVP comics. He's the Predator that features in the very first Alien vs. Predator comic. And he's called Broken Tusk because one of his tusks is broken. The very same tusk on Deck is broken.
Oh, so Deck could become Broken Tusk.
Yeah, maybe that might be what they're kind of building up is you know, tinfoil hat AVP movie, he's kind of playing the role of Broken Tusk in that story, which
Cool.
would be awesome. And
Would
I
be
hope
awesome.
that's the case.
Well, from your experience with the film, like it seems like the director has an idea of like the Predator lore and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Dan Trachtenberg, is that his
just the
name?
fact that, yeah, Dan Trachtenberg, I think he's got a good grasp on the franchise. I think this is a guy that actually really cares about the expanded universe.
Mhm.
And it is more intimately familiar with the Predator outside of just the original film, which I fear is kind of where most people who have made sequels to Predator kind of come from, with the
Yeah.
exception of Predator 2. And I've always said that that's the reason Predator 2 feels the most organically integrated of the sequels prior to Badlands, was because I mean, Predator 2 is basically just based on the Concrete Jungle Predator comic. The guy who directed it had read the comic. So,
The guy who directed it wrote the comic or read the comic?
He didn't write the comic. He sorry, he didn't write the comic. He read the comic. So it's very clearly based on that story. Whereas like Predators and the absolute atrocious abomination that was the Predator.
I just saw a clip
it,
from it on Instagram. It's a stupid clip.
it's so bad. It's so bad.
Wow.
There's like, and like every time, like recently I've been seeing people making like tier charts or like rating the Alien and Predator franchise from like best to worst or worst to best. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I instantly disregard your list if
The
the Predator
isn't
is
number
not
10?
at the very bottom of it.
Yeah.
Because that movie's so bad it's almost a parody. Like it's so fucking bad.
So I should never watch it. I shouldn't seek it out.
I almost think you should watch it just
Oh.
so you can like fully comprehend how bad it is.
Understand the pain.
Yeah, like I like, because I really don't like people like, it's not Alien Resurrection bad, where Alien Resurrection
Listen.
just has like some ideas that aren't maybe executed the best, and the script is maybe a little bit on the cheesy side, but it's got some real gold in it.
I
Like,
love
Alien
me some Alien
has some gold.
Resurrection.
The Predator has like some fundamental directorial decisions that are just unfathomably bad. Like autism is the next step in human evolution. Like that, unironically being in all but say they all but say that. Yes, they basically say that the Predators have come to Earth because they want to harvest the best genes of humanity to become better, to use it to like genetically modify themselves, and their ideal candidate is a little boy whose only significant trait is that he is autistic.
Interesting. I saw a clip of a little kid on Halloween wandering around with a Predator helmet on and a shoulder cannon, blowing up bullies.
Yep.
Yeah. That's just, there's so much wrong with that fucking movie. There's so much wrong. Why is Keegan Michael Key in this movie? Why? Like, I can't take him seriously. He's trying to be like this badass ex-military guy, and it's just like, why is a guy taking a shit in the middle of an action scene? Like, he's literally
you guys told me this story.
He's literally basically stopping the scene. And then it's cutting to him walking out of the bathroom. It's like, what the hell? Did that really just happen?
Oh, man.
Like, I feel like the actor had to use the bathroom, and they were just like, wait.
You can go with that.
Put that in. Put that in.
I can use that.
Like, it's just... I really, like... And the guy who directed it was in the original.
What?
Shane Black, you were in the original film. You were part of that movie magic. How could you do this to the franchise?
He was part of Predator 1 with Arnie?
Yeah, he was Hoskins. The guy who's always telling jokes.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah. So yeah.
Darth Yetgone. Darth Yetgone? I'm not getting the joke. Was asking what I was working on. I'm working on the Red Dragon, which is a big Carnifex old one eye stand-in sort of thing for Shane, one of our co-hosts here, Voices on Silent. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Right now his big Land Raider opener clause, but I gotta start the second one, or finish the arm on the second one rather. Shh.
Grabby.
Oh, what did I do with that green stuff? Did I throw? Like this little ball of green stuff that was like not good enough to use anymore.
Put it in a freezer.
I should have put it in the freezer. I did not.
That's bad. Usually that means it's resurfacing glued to your shoe or something
Yeah,
like that.
you're right. I think I threw it. I think I literally threw it in the garbage. It's very small, and I can't find it in there anymore. Shane, do you want to talk about Alien Earth? We never talked about Alien Earth.
Bro.
Did we?
No,
No.
I didn't.
You don't want to?
We wanted to.
So so for
He's afraid
I'll
what
talk
I will
about it.
say.
I'll talk about it. For those who maybe aren't aware, I'm a huge Alien fan. I saw the first Alien film at the ripe old age of 6, and I've been obsessed with the franchise ever since. I've read the comics. I have more Alien memorabilia than I know what to do with. I've seen every one of the films, with the exception of Alien Earth, multiple times. Even ones that I'm not a huge fan of, like Alien Resurrection. Alien Earth was so disappointing.
Really?
And it was so disappointing because it was like there's so many good elements here. There's the direction is really good. The some of the characters are really interesting, and there's hints of a great plot here that is bogged down by the worst narrative decisions to focus on the wrong things. This show should have been corporate espionage with aliens. Instead, we get this weird, like, AI story that just feels really ham-fistedly topical to what's going on today. I just feel like this show gets way too lost in the weeds on this whole Lost Boys arc, and I just can't fathom why you had this incredibly interesting character with Morrow and with Kirsch and Boy Cavalier and I forget her first name, but the Yutani CEO.
Yeah.
You have all the elements to have a really
Did they ever give us her
interesting.
name? I thought she was just Utani.
Yeah, they may have mentioned it. It's she's one of the Utanis.
Yeah.
You have all these elements to make a really great sci-fi corporate espionage show, which isn't really something we've had. I think the closest you could probably get is The Expanse, but even that's not quite there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then using the alien, like when they initially pitched this show, and Noah Hawley talked about it before we really knew much about it. He was kind of saying, stuff like, the alien doesn't necessarily have to be the focus of an alien show. And I was like, yes, you get it. Thank you. Little did I know what he meant to say was the alien doesn't have to be the focus of the alien show. The androids do. Except those androids are going to be so fundamentally different from every other android that you've seen in the series that they might as well not be androids.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
like,
point.
because they're basically just children walking around in adult bodies, except sometimes even that is executed so poorly because like half the time they don't act like children. They only act like children when it serves the plot. You know, like they'll act like children when you need to have them be making these immature decisions. But as soon as the plot shifts towards the end of the show, and you know what happens at the end of the show happens at the end of the show, all of a sudden they're acting like these ruthless adult, like borderline sociopaths with absolutely no buildup. Like
Yeah.
I literally was sitting in the last episode thinking, did I miss like 3 episodes of character development? Because like all of these characters are switching on a dime. The only character that had this any kind of build up to the climax of the last episode was I don't even remember her name, but the redhead girl. She was like the only one that had
Nibs?
Nibs,
Tibbs? Nibs? Slibs?
Tibbs, Nibs, whatever her name is.
Flibs?
Yeah,
Ribs?
the one that got
It was
shot,
McRib.
and then
It was the character of
it wasn't
McRib.
addressed.
Sorry.
The one that shouldn't exist.
Right. Yeah. I just like, you know, I'm gonna get into some spoilers here. So if
It's
you
been
haven't
long
watched
enough.
Alien
If you
Earth,
don't want to listen to Alien
Yeah.
Earth spoilers, tune out now.
if you haven't watched Alien Earth, tune out now. Because
Promise we won't talk
in
about
order
anything
to
else
properly
interesting.
rant about this, I have to get into some spoiler
Yeah.
territory. Because the show really, for me, like I was already bothered by the direction that the show was going with this Lost Boys subplot in general leading up to the first episode or the last episode, and the last episode just solidified it for me because like what the fuck? Like all of a sudden all of these characters are just like, it's our time now. We're tired of listening to the humans and it's like, where did this fucking come from? Like literally 10 minutes ago, 2 of them are mourning the death of the doctor and like actually seemed to give a shit that this person that cared for them and cared about them was dead, and now they're like all anti-human and then being like, oh yeah, this it's time for us to be on our own and blah 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 blah. And like Nibs just gets shot at the end of the
That makes no
second to last
sense.
episode, and then and they
And
make a
she's fine.
big fucking deal about it
She's
at the end
fine.
of the second to last episode, and the next episode she's fine.
She's
And
not
they don't even
injured.
address
There's
it
no
at all.
blood. There's nothing.
Right. And they're like they made it this huge deal. Like they were like this is the thing that causes Wendy to break with her brother. And it's like not addressed again at all.
The fact that her
Yeah.
friend got shot
all.
but didn't have any consequences of it.
Yeah.
He shot her with a water gun and she got
really,
pissed.
Like I'm sorry, Noah Hawley, you are a great writer and a great director, and your magnum opus for this entire storyline is humans are the real monsters. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Are you joking?
Let's see.
Humans are the real monsters. That's what we're going with.
Humans were the
Really.
monsters we met along the way.
The episode's even named that in case you missed the reference.
What is
I'm
the
just
name?
like,
Forget that.
it's like the real monsters is the name of the
Oh,
episode.
okay. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Like
Okay, so you were not a fan.
I I rated it a 6.5, but the more I think about it, the more
This does not
I
sound
think
like
it's
6.5, man. This is like a 3.5.
No, because there are elements of the show that I like it, and
Well, tell me about
I
those.
feel like we can steer it back in a direction that isn't shit.
So tell us a bit
And-
about the
and
ones you
it-
like.
I like Morrow.
Yeah.
I like Morrow's character arc, and I like Kirsch. I think Kirsch is a really interesting character. I think
Agreed.
unfortunately in this show they chose to focus on the least interesting characters on the show. Wendy is a fucking boring milquetoast character. She's not interesting.
Oh, I
Her
would say she's
entire
the most
character is-
interesting of all of them, and she's not that interesting.
Her entire character is I'm a little girl in a human's body, or in a robot body. What am I? That's her character. What am
I
I?
mean, I'm not sure I would go that far. I mean, I feel like all she is like queen bee of the alien hive. That's all she is. She is this. Wendy is this special thing. She's the first one. She's praised by everybody as the smartest one, as the most developed one, but you don't really see that. And everything she is, she walks on the scene. She can talk with the xenomorph, and that's it for her character. She struggles a little bit. Then her brother shoots her friend. Her friend is fine. And somehow that leads her to the machine uprising. I have no idea why, but it does.
Because her friend didn't die. Come on.
Yeah, and then we had to have this big speech about Peter Pan and how bad CEO guy is, who is a creep for no reason. I don't even understand what's the deal with the CEO guy, because he doesn't seem that smart. Like, everything he does is contemplate how he can abuse people, but his decisions are terrible. Like the red-haired robot, she shouldn't exist. The second she attacks her handler, the scientist woman, she should be snuffed out, turned off, or something, taken apart, check what's wrong with the thing we built, because the whole thing builds up to they don't.
But doesn't
care
Cavalier?
about these
Isn't Cavalier the one who's like makes the call, like to save the robot, or I can't remember.
Well, he tells him to like erase her memories.
Yeah, something like that.
Not like, but then like again. Oh, this gets back to my other complaint, is that Boy Cavalier is constantly talked about as being the smartest like man-child in the whole world, and yet he consistently makes the most fucking stupid decisions. And like everything seems to fly over his head. Like, oh, erase her memory. Literally, there are multiple people who witnessed what happened, who have knowledge. Like, he didn't erase enough of her memory that she couldn't just re-recall it.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, all of our electronics aren't working. What could possibly be causing this? Even though literally in a couple episodes ago, he saw that Wendy could manipulate electronics. It was like, oh, that's interesting. It's like, no shit, Sherlock. The boy genius, everyone.
Yeah, and the thing with the eye octopus, his whole thing about he wants to talk with someone that's smarter than him, and then suddenly he is obsessed with that eye octopus because maybe it's smarter than him. And then
I don't think it's the only
he
one.
sits there and contemplates openly with the guard standing at the door who he's going to feed to that thing. And I just thought, like, if you are the guard and your boss is sitting there and contemplating who of the
Maybe quit your job.
the other employees are going to fetter him, and then one of the comments he makes is that he will use the guard.
Hey, dude, that guard's just hoping that he chooses the guard that he doesn't like. Like, oh, there's Ricky. Ricky's an asshole. Maybe he'll feed Ricky to the thing.
It's the whole Vader the bad guy is joking out his subordinates because it makes him look evil, when in reality it just means everybody's going to try to kill him in the next 5 minutes.
I just like, I stand by that the biggest mistake in this show is it being a network television show, because unfortunately it really does feel like a network television show. I'm so disappointed, because I feel like this show had a lot going for it, and I feel like Noah Hawley really dropped the ball. And this show does not feel like Noah Hawley really wanted to do an Alien show. Oh, and one last thing, just a little nitpick. I love Weta Workshop. They do great work. The alien suit looks like trash. It's horrible.
They did the
It's
alien
the
suit?
worst. Yes, it's one of the worst alien suits I've ever seen in these films. And it's flabbergasting that in 1979 they were able to produce a more convincing looking creature on screen than what we got in a show that came out in 2025.
I would say that whenever the alien was being CG'd, it actually looked more alien-like to me. And whenever it was in the suit,
Oh yeah, for sure. It looked like a guy in a suit.
like especially when it was doing like the weird like interpretive dance. Was it in the woods, the forest that it was doing the weird interpretive dance? No, it was on the ship.
Yeah.
There's like one point on the ship where like Morrow's hunting it, or it's hunting like the sexy Chiquita co-captain lady, and it's like doing this like jazz dance down the hallway. I can't explain it.
Yeah, it and the neck is too long. It very obviously looks like a guy wearing a mask over his head where his face is in the neck so he can see through. Like, I, it's just not good. And it's got this really weird lip thing. I don't know what's going on with the lips. It's very strange. Just like really bizarre design. The only thing I kind of like about the design is the cod piece. The cod piece is very Giger-esque.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
But otherwise, it's just like I'm never one to advocate for CGI over practical effects. But if the practical effects look like that,
Yeah,
give me more CGI.
I
'Cause
agree.
that looked horrible.
I agree. I feel the exact same way. Like I might have had slightly more patience for it than you did. Like I didn't hate the suit, but I didn't like the performance of the real
Yeah,
person.
maybe that's true. I feel like an issue too is the performance, and I feel like they just got a guy to wear the suit, whereas they needed to be more particular about who they cast to play the alien. I think they should have maybe looked for an actor with a thinner frame, maybe with some kind of wonky proportions. Because the guy who played the original Alien, he had very long arms, very long legs.
Yeah.
The guy who played the Offspring
There you go.
in
There you go.
Alien Romulus,
Yep.
who had those, I mean, I'm not saying we need to go that extreme, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
having
alien
somebody with
proportions.
like slightly more inhuman proportions could go
Yeah.
a long way towards making a suit look more alien than it is. And when it is just like a normally proportioned guy in a rubber suit, unless you do a really good job with the cinematography, it'll just look like a guy in a rubber suit. And there are a lot of scenes in this film where it does, or in the show where it does look like that. And like, yeah, I don't know. And why is he so dry? He's so dry. Where's
Oh,
the
he's not
slime?
moist.
He's not moist enough. He's like
Moist
he's
and
got
not
this
alien.
weird like metallic shine. Like somebody get in there with a little spray bottle and spray that guy
Yeah.
down. Like what's going on? Why is he so dry?
Shane,
Ash,
unrelated question.
ashy alien.
Unrelated question. Because Darthy Yet Gone, I don't know. Said, are you doing a second set of arms as well on it as well? What are we doing for the second set of arms for Hell? For not Hell, for the Red Dragon?
Isn't it the God, I haven't looked at the concept art so
Concept
long.
art is Scything
Reference the
Talons, but
concept art.
I didn't know if we were doing
Yeah, I
something
feel
else,
like
like
it was
small.
Scything Talons.
Okay, I am happy to do like small, punchy Scything Talons is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I
Kick
can't.
ass ones.
I gotta go look at the concept that Roberto did.
I think he did Talons.
Yeah, he did do Talons.
He had the giant fists, and then I think he had the small talons, like small but girthy.
Yeah.
So yes, there will be a second set of
Girthy.
arms, and apparently it will be talons. But the crushing claw arms are so big that like it's not going to be your standard thing that you see on Carnifex, where like the scything talons are like big and sticking out and like ski poles over the head. It's going to be like
No, it should be knife-sized, like
yeah, something like that.
it grabs stuff, hucks it, and then it stabs it really quick. from the
Yeah, so
sides.
like or the idea is that it uses these big giant claws to like crack open tanks, and then the scything talons skewer all the people inside.
Yeah.
So
Don't forget the
yes. Oh, don't worry. I've not forgotten. So the talons are going to be small and kind of like inside the reach of the two big crushing claws. And there will be some other things that also help with gobbling up the contents of tanks.
yes. We must
What's-
gobble.
What are
Gobble, gobble.
Trex arms?
Sorry?
Darth Yet Gone said, yes, it's Darth Yet Gone. I was wondering if they are going to be like Trex arms
T-Rex.
inside.
Oh,
T-Rex.
not quite that small, but yeah, like smaller. Like Horn Emissary? Does it have smaller interior arms, or did I just make smaller interior arms and now I think that that's no, like the second set
No.
of arms on the Emissary are small. Those
Yeah, with the
the
creepy
6-fingered
fingers.
rending claws. Yeah, so they will
I do
definitely be
love
smaller,
those bits.
but still mighty. Oh my
But,
god!
I feel like
before
the
we
Nord
go,
episodes,
I
Rending Claws are so cool.
The
I
Norn
love
Emissary
those
what?
bits. The claws.
The rending claws?
Yeah.
Agreed. I really like them.
I have a quick question about our last topic.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or did the xenomorph in the thing look like the coconut crab scheme we have seen for Tyranids?
I
Or
didn't
is that
It's
just
very
me?
brown. It kind of reminded me of the Alien 3 alien.
Ah, okay. I just saw the coconut crab from Catgut Painting, I think was his name, is
Yeah,
his name.
yeah.
And it reminded me a lot of that. And I was wanting to know if I was the only one.
I didn't catch that. So others may agree with you, but I did not see it. I think I'm going to need to
Okay.
call it, guys. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's a good call.
Thank you for hanging out for so long, and thank you for chatting about Predator, about Alien, other stuff.
Yes. Always game to talk about those franchises.
Great. And thank you to all the folks in the chat who joined along for our little stream. The next stream should be in a week and a half, not this Friday, but next Friday, Creature Conference. And on that stream, we're hoping to review the best of Nidvember, which will be pretty cool. So definitely tune into that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you get a notification about future streams. If you haven't done so yet, please like this video. If you're watching the VOD, leave us a comment that tells us your favorite Alien or Predator movie. Extra points if it's controversial opinion. Yeah, and then we'll know you made it to the end. That'll be great. But that's all for me. So good night, Kajan.
Good night.
All right, good night, Shane.
Good night.
And good night to all you folks out there in YouTube land. Have a great weekend. Hope you do something creative. Talk to you later. Bye.